welcome back to my channel. If you guys ever watched the show Friends, if you guys were a fan of that show, if you guys still watch it on Netflix with the reruns, then you guys are definitely gonna love this collection and are gonna be just as excited as I was when I heard about this launch. If you guys didn't know, Revolution Beauty recently launched a collection, a Friends collection. They came out with glosses, lipsticks, eyeshadow palettes. Like, they came out with so many things, you guys. It was crazy. And I got my hands on a palette and lipstick, and we're gonna go ahead and do a makeup tutorial today. I'm gonna be using these products. I'm gonna give you the full tea on how easy it was to blend, you know, how does the lipstick feel on, and I hope you guys enjoy today's makeup tutorial. Everything will be linked down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one, and let's jump on in and get ready. Pulled back my hair so it is out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and jump on in and applying foundation. I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade 128 Warm Nude. Keep in mind, you guys, I just purchased this and it just arrived yesterday, so we're gonna be testing it out and seeing, hopefully it's the right shade for me. I'm gonna be using my Sonia, I think it's Quiche Beauty blender to blend out the foundation, and I'm gonna go in just applying 2 pumps and then just seeing how much coverage it really gives me. I'm most likely going to apply 1 more pump on the top of my cheekbones, just because I always need a little bit more full coverage there, just because I have hyperpigmentation on the top of my cheekbones, so I really need to make sure, you know, those areas are really covered and flawless. So I added 2 pumps of foundation. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it on the top of my cheekbones, just so that is kind of the area where I like to focus, you know, the full coverageness there. And then the rest, whatever's left over on the Beauty Blender, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it all around the face and blend it out. Mention, you guys, so far I'm really loving this foundation. I only applied 2 pumps of foundation, and I feel like it covered really well, and it has a really pretty matte finish, which I love. So we're gonna move on to concealer, because that is very important to me as well. I'm gonna be using Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind, and this is in the shade Neutralizer. I really love this concealer. I just feel like I always run back to it, and it gives such a really pretty undertone of brightness to it and coverage that I'm always looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply concealer on the chin area, upper lip, down the bridge of the nose, forehead, and under the eyes. And I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly dab it in to my skin. I forgot, you guys, that I purchased the Friends Makeup Revolution mirror. So obviously you just guys saw me using the mirror, so I'm going to be using it. I completely forgot, and I went and grabbed it so I can use it, obviously, so it could be easier for me to, you know, be able to see up close on how I'm applying my makeup, just because the mirror that I was using before was helpful, but it was kind of hard because I had to make sure it was out of the frame, and then on the other side I had like a magnifying thing, so it was such a thing. So anyways, we're gonna move on to applying some banana powder, and today I'm gonna be using the I Heart Revolution banana powder. I've been obsessed using this banana powder lately. If you guys are interested in checking out my top favorite banana powder video, sharing with you all of my current favorites, I will have it linked above in case you guys are interested. I'm gonna be using my BH Cosmetics brush, and I personally like to use this brush to pick up a little bit of banana powder and apply it under the eye area, just because I feel like it's dense enough and it picks enough product that really does the job. So I'm going to go ahead and apply banana powder on the chin, upper lip, and under the eye area, basically everywhere where I've applied concealer. Moving on to setting the rest of the areas around the face, I'm going to be using MAC Stu Fix, and this is in the shade C4. I'm going to be using my face brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that product and then apply it all around the face, making sure that I drag it around the neck area as well to make sure everything is really blended all around. I'm going to move on to contouring, and I'm going to be using I Heart Revolution's Coffee Bronzer and Latte. If you guys want to check out this video, I recently did a review on this bronzer. I will have it linked above. I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of product, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour down the side of the forehead, cheekbone area, and jawline area, and then we're just going to blend anything that we have left over on our brush down the neck area as well. So just be really lightheaded, because, you know, this bronzer girl, he's pigmented, okay? So I lightly contoured my nose, you guys, off camera, and I did my brows, and I went in using Marc Jacobs. This is the Brow Wow Duo. I really love this brow pencil. You know, it's a little bougie and fancy, but it's nice to have something nice not every now and then just to kind of change it up. And I really love the brow gel to this as well. It's like a little duo. So if you guys are interested, I will have it linked down below. But we're gonna move on to our eyes. I'm gonna be using the Monica eyeshadow palette. You guys, out of all three of the girls, Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, I absolutely love Rachel. She's my all-time favorite. And Monica, I feel like Monica is so funny. She's like really controlling, she's neurotic, she's like the mom out of the three, and she's like really competitive too. So I really love her as a character, and I really love the palette. It's only $12. I don't know, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's $12, and it comes with a really nice size mirror. And the names of these shadows, I find them to be really funny, because if you've watched Friends, this show, then you would kind of know why they picked these names. They were really epic episodes that, you know, Monica did something or something happened that was really memorable and funny. So clean, she is a really clean freak. And then Thanksgiving, it was really funny. She got the Thanksgiving turkey stuck in her head. It was really hilarious. And then Frizzy, I think it was an episode of when they all went to Hawaii and her hair turned really frizzy and it was like an afro. It was really, really funny. So I absolutely love the show Friends. If you guys have a favorite character, comment down below, let me know. I'm really curious to see, you know, if you guys watch Friends and if you have a favorite character out of the three. I love them all. I feel like all of them kind of, you know, I'm a little bit of everyone. Like I'm a little bit of like Phoebe, you know, just chill and laid back and just kind of, you know, go with the own flow. And then I'm somewhat like Monica and Rachel at the same time. So I'm going to go in applying clean all around the lid. I'm going to be using a big fluffy shadow brush, and I'm going to apply a little bit of the shadow and apply it all around the lid as our first shade, as our base shade, and then we'll go in using a transition shade. For our transition shade, you guys, I'm not really sure what look we're creating. I'm kind of freestyling it today, but I definitely feel like I want to apply a little bit of chicken within the crease of the lid and move on to obsessive just lightly, just to give it a little bit of more warmth. And then I really do want to try Geller. Geller is definitely grabbing my attention. It's a really pretty red. It looks really pigmented too, so I'm really excited to try that one out. So I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics brush. This is a shading brush, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of chicken and apply it in the crease of the lid and just lightly blending the shadow within the crease. I do want to mention, you guys, that I went in using chicken, but then I wanted a little bit more warmth, so I went in using bling. So I went in with two different eyeshadows. So now I'm going to go in to Frizzy and apply a little bit of the shadow in the corner of the eye. I'm going to go ahead and dab it in and then apply it within the crease of the lid and just give it a little bit more warmth. On to smoking out the bottom lash. I'm going to pick up a little bit of a bling and apply it under the bottom lash line area, building color. And we're just going to dab it in just to avoid any fallout, especially for me because I've already set my face, and the last thing I want to do is just have a mess under the eye area, you know, a whole bunch of fallout. So I'm just going to go ahead and dab it into the bottom lash line and building color, making sure everything is really blended. We're going to pick up a little bit of Frizzy, and using the same brush, we're just going to dab it into the lash line area in the corner side, just to warm it up just a little bit. We're not going to go ahead and apply it all around, just in the corner of the eye. I just feel like it gives it a little bit more of a different effect, and I just really like the little warmth that it gives. So this entire time, you guys, I thought my camera was filming and it wasn't, so I'm going to recap you. I feel like this always happens to me when I do makeup tutorials, but I'll recap you guys. So what I was doing is I picked up a little bit of Obsessive and applied it in the bottom lash line area, just because I wanted to play a little bit with these colors, these bright colors in this palette. And I picked Obsessive, so I just picked up a little bit of that shadow and applied it on the bottom lash line area. And then what I did was I went into Twins, this really pretty shimmery shade in the center of the palette, and with my finger I picked up a little bit of the shadow and dabbed it in the corner and the lid on the eye, and I really love how it turned out. It's such a pretty, vibrant, glittery shade. It is really, really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off doing my eye, the other eye, and I'll be right back, you guys, and we'll move on to finishing our look. I have curled my lashes off camera and applied mascara. So I went in using Mosquito Eyelash Curler and my most favorite mascara of all time. This is from Super Lash Mascara. I will have everything linked down below in case you guys are interested. And for liner, I actually went in using a brow pencil, and this was the one that I used is from Proda More, and this is their line brow pencil. And I went into Frizzy and applied in the lash lining area to really, you know, complete the look for today, and apply a little bit of mascara on the bottom lash line as well. So we're going to move on to blush because, girl, that is very important to me. And blush is one of my favorite things to do. I feel like I sometimes apply either not enough or too much. So we're going to move on to blush. And this one, the one I'm going to be using is from ColourPop. This is from their Interstellar collection. But I really love this shade. I forgot what it's called. Interstellar, that's the shade. And it is this really pretty mauve blush color. So we're going to apply it using my BH Cosmetics Angled Blush Brush. Pick up a little bit of product and apply it on the top of the cheekbones. And one of my favorite things to do is not get too close to this general area, just enough that you could see it, but enough to lift the face. So you're just going to dab it in and apply it, kind of lifting up the product up at the same time. I hope that makes any sense, but I just feel like it looks more lively and awake, and you want to lift the face, not just kind of apply it to the sides, if that makes sense. So for my lips, you guys, I went in and applied Rachel on my lips, and I really love this shade. To be honest, this would not be a lip color that I would gravitate towards, but you know, it works with the look that we've created today, so I'm really happy. And it's a really pretty matte lipstick. It feels really powdery on the lips, so I really like that. And you guys, if you didn't know, this runs for $8, so I really love the packaging. It's really cute, and I'm definitely going to collect this, you know, and keep it in a safe space forever. And as for the palette, you guys, I really love this palette. All of these shades blended really nicely. They're really pigmented, and I love the affordability of it. $12. If you can get your hands on it, I would say definitely try it out. It's a really pretty eyeshadow palette, and I really love Geller Cut. That's a color I am aiming to use next time. It's just this look turned into something else, but I really love how it turned out, and I hope you guys do too. As for the mirror, you guys, $15 from what I remember. It is really affordable. It is actually really thin, so it's really nice and compact, so it won't be big and bulky and take up a bunch of space. And it's kind of a little bit bigger than I expected, but I love the size. It just reminds me so much of Friends and the door and everything. I'm such a big fan, you guys. If you guys watch Friends, comment down below. Let me know if you guys are a Friends fan just like me, just because I feel like I'm getting to that age where I'm a little, you know, I'm still young, but not, you know, that young, and I don't know if that many people have, you know, are fans of Friends or ever watched them or ever heard of them. So if you guys are, comment down below, let me know. And this is basically it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's makeup tutorial. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And you guys, I will see you all in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye!